When you think of Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur, probably think of him as a visionary. You probably think of his electric vehicle firm Tesla, space exploration company SpaceX, or attempt to acquire Twitter. Perhaps it's because of his past of stirring up trouble on social media or smoking cannabis with Joe Rogan. Perhaps you know him as one of the world's wealthiest individuals. You may not be familiar with Starlink, a Musk company that aims to provide internet access to virtually everyone on the planet via an increasing network of private satellites hovering overhead. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll look at Elon Musk's Starlink and its updates. What is Starlink exactly? Starlink is the name of SpaceX's developing network, or constellation, of orbiting satellites. It is technically a subsidiary of the spaceflight firm. The prototype satellites were sent into orbit in 2018, and the network was initially developed in 2015. In the years following, SpaceX has successfully launched scores of Starlink satellites into orbit, the most recent of which was on April 21, and delivered another 53 satellites to low Earth orbit. Like other satellite internet providers such as HughesNet and Viasat, Starlink intends to sell internet connections to those in rural regions and other parts of the world who do not have access to high-speed broadband. To establish the connection, you need to install a tiny satellite dish in your home to receive the signal and send the bandwidth to your router. Mounting options for rooftops, yards, and your home's exterior are available from the firm. There's also a Starlink app for Android and iOS that uses augmented reality to help clients choose the best location and position for their receivers. Although Starlink service is now only available in a few places in the United States, Canada, and other countries, the company has already delivered over 100,000 satellite terminals to customers, and the coverage map will continue to increase as additional satellites join the constellation. Starlink wants to provide reliable, high-speed Wi-Fi service to everyone. What is the speed of Starlink's internet service? According to Ookla, a website that tracks internet speed, which studied satellite internet performance in the fourth quarter of 2021, Starlink provided download speeds above 100 megabits per second in 15 different regions last year, with average speeds in Q4 being greater than in Q3. How much does Starlink set you back? Starlink stated in its beta in 2021 that certain pre-orders might take up to 6 months to fulfill. Nevertheless, in other places, new orders may not be fulfilled until 2023 or later. The service was previously priced at $99 per month, plus taxes and fees and a $499 upfront purchase for the mountable satellite dish and router you'll need to install at home. Despite prior projections from SpaceX officials that the hardware costs will come down over time, SpaceX hiked the monthly fees to $110 and the hardware cost to $599 upfront in March. Although $110 per month is a lot for an internet connection, especially one that isn't quite as fast as a fiber connection, Musk believes it will be worth it for people who have previously gone without a reliable, fast connection. Where is Starlink available? Starlink service is now confined to specific regions in select nations, despite promises to reach the whole planet by this fall. When more satellites join the constellation, the coverage map will expand significantly. According to Musk, the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, Austria are among the nations now served by the increasing network of low Earth orbit satellites. In addition to Italy, Poland, Spain, and Chile, Starlink's pre-sale agreement contains options for requesting service in other countries. There's still a long way to go. Starlink will almost certainly need at least 10,000 satellites in orbit before claiming to serve the majority of the world. At the moment, it's only about a quarter of the way there, with coverage limited to areas between 45 and 53 degrees north latitude. Despite this, Musk remains optimistic about the Starlink timeframe. During an interview at the Mobile World Congress in 2021, Musk stated that Starlink would be available worldwide in August, except in the North and South Poles. In September, a Twitter user inquired about Starlink's beta phase status. Musk answered, "Next month." According to the FCC, the service was available to 0.08% of Americans as of December 2020, when Starlink was just commencing its beta, which just included Starlink in its roster of broadband providers. customers had access to maximum download speeds of 100 megabits per second and upload rates of up to 10 megabits per second. Is Starlink reliable? Early reports from Fast Business and CNBC suggest that Starlink's initial users are pleased with the service. However, the company warns that short periods of no connectivity may occur during the beta phase. DownDetector.com, a website that records service failures, reported 4 Starlink interruptions in 2021. DownDetector recorded no big outages for HughesNet in 2021, but one for Viasat in February. The disruption was reported by Starlink subscribers from Arizona to Alberta, Canada, in May.